Hey YouTube. Common question that we hear a lot, and you see it online a lot on like YouTube posts, or there's articles and shit on fitness websites, and you see them in magazines. And how long does it take to see progress? And how long does it take to transform your body? Um, Probably one of my favorite transformations that I've seen in say like Hollywood, for example. And I'm going to use this because Hollywood actors are properly motivated to change their bodies overnight because, let's be honest, money. So let's go ahead and I'm going to use Chris Pratt when he went from Parks and Rec, that like super overweight, like crazy out of shape, to his role for Guardians of the Galaxy. And I don't remember how long he took to do his transformation, but I guarantee you it was less than a year. So, what was his motivation to go ahead and lose the body weight and get in shape? One, career. Going from being a known actor on Parks and Rec to being a Hollywood superstar overnight because of that role. And like, what, $20 million probably? If I turned around to you guys and I said, okay, I'm going to pay you $20 million, and in 6 months, I need to put on some muscle and lose some of your body fat so you have a six pack. And you're gonna be like, that's it? Is all I gotta do is get in shape for $20 million? Yeah, no, it's just stop eating shitty foods, work out a lot, and then look good. Are you gonna really turn around and be like, nah, it's too much work. I don't want that money. No, you're gonna be like looking for protein sources. You're gonna be like, if I suck somebody's dick, is that extra protein? Because I'm not gay, but I'll suck dick for extra protein right now. It's $20 million on the line. So, when it comes down to it, if properly motivated, you can do phenomenal goddamn things with your body. We see online transformations where people go from being really overweight to stepping on like a bikini stage or a physique stage and looking phenomenal in like 9 months. You can do astounding things without drugs to transform your body if properly motivated. The issue is a lot of times we're not properly motivated, right? Yeah, Hollywood actors, $20 million. I fucking get the motivation. Other than expanding your career, I would like strangle puppies by the dozens for $20 million. And I'm a horrible person for saying that, but it's fucking $20 million. I'm never gonna see that money in my life if I don't strangle all these puppies, so I'm gonna strangle these fucking puppies. Don't judge me. I'm not gonna strangle puppies. But nobody's offered me $20 million to strangle puppies, so I can't really say I'm not going to do it or I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it right now. This video took a fucking turn to the wrong way, so let's get back on track. So, properly motivated, you can do absolutely phenomenal things. Years ago, I was watching a video, or I was watching True Blood, and Joe Manganiello, who was probably the reason I changed my life when it comes to physique-wise and fitness-wise, was on TV, and he was a big guy, and he takes his shirt off, and he's got fucking just chiseled abs and everything, and I was like, oh, fuck, like Hollywood actor, and he's like my age, so like, whatever, and I'm sitting there with my fucking gut and my little man titties and everything. I'm out of shape, I'm a skinny fat kid, and I looked him up and I realized he's like 8 years older than I am. And at the time, I was like, oh my god, what's my excuse? He's a decade older than I am, and he looks better than I'll ever fucking look if I keep going the way I'm going. And that was enough motivation for me. I told myself that day, I'm going to fucking change the way I look. Now, I was going on vacation for 2 weeks in like a week or two before this happened. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. Day one I get back, I'm changing my life. And I did. I have some pictures of myself, like my very first week starting. And like 9 months later, I was like fucking lean. I had crazy abs. Now, granted, I was like 40 pounds lighter than I am right now, just simply because like I dieted down like crazy, but I didn't have a lot of muscle mass to start. But still, I was just chiseled because that's what I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this for me. And I was properly motivated, partially through shame, because I was like, why does that guy look so much better than me? But it took me 9 months, and I got down into absolutely phenomenal shape. Weak as a kitten, mind you, but phenomenal shape. Seriously, I was like pathetically weak. Because I didn't have any muscle mass. Well, I had some muscle mass, but I was so calorie deprived and I had no body fat. Anyways, I digress. You can make amazing transformations with the proper amount of motivation and time. You just have to find that motivation. So how long does it take to see changes in your body? Minor changes take about 4 weeks. That like, ooh, like, I swear my stomach's gotten a little bit smaller and I think my arms look a little bit bigger. About 4 weeks minimum. To really see some changes, like 3 months. 3 months, 12 weeks in, you're like, yeah, no, fuck yeah, like this is there's definitely something different. Not down here, not like down there, because that's not going to change with physical fitness. Although the more weight you lose, the bigger your dick's going to look. That's simply because in comparison to your ridiculous mass, if that shrinks, your penis looks larger. So technically that's going to look different, but it's not going to get bigger. Once again, weird way this video is going. But no, 4 weeks to start seeing some changes, and it's going to take time, guys. You know, you didn't put the weight on in 4 weeks, and not only that, if you're just like you're a skinny guy and you don't have a lot of muscle mass, muscles don't come from pixie dust and well wishes, man. You got to put the time in and effort. So 4 weeks to start seeing some changes. 12 weeks to really be like, okay, yeah, no, something's going on here. I like where this is going, and at least 6 months to a year to really transform your body from where you are. I mean, if you're a newbie and you've never lifted before and your diet's on point and your training's phenomenal, in 6 months, you can look like a completely different human being. In a year, people will walk by you on the street and not even recognize you because they'll be like, you look, holy shit, what the fuck happened to you? And I've had that happen before where people that haven't seen me for years are like, you used to be fat. I'm like, yeah, I know. They're like, and then you got like skinny and then you look like shit. And I'm like, I know. And they're like, now you're fucking big. I'm like, yeah, thanks. I get it. We haven't seen each other in like 5 years. Enough with the insults. I appreciate the compliments now, but like, don't remind me how shitty I looked. I've been doing this for like 4 years, and I look okay. I mean, I'm not the biggest guy on the street. I'm not the leanest guy on the street. I'm not the strongest guy out there. I look good, in my opinion. I look okay. I don't look phenomenal. Maybe that's my like self-deprecating, but I don't want to get high on my horse and be like, I look great. I look okay, guys. And that's 4 years in. I've bulked, I've cut, I've maintained, I've tried to get stronger. You know, anybody who follows my channel knows that my goals are strength-wise, not aesthetics, right? But having said that, you can absolutely change yourself in 6 to 12 months, and you won't even recognize yourself, which is why you should always take pictures. Take pictures before and take pictures after. Because you're not going to recognize you're going to look at pictures of yourself and be like, I can't believe I looked like that compared to what I look like now. I'm so proud of myself, and you should be. Keeping in mind, though, that's if everything's on track. I see guys at the gym all the time that have been going to my gym for 2-3 years. I see them every day. They don't look any different. They're not any stronger. They're not bigger. They're not leaner. So I can only ask the question, like, why the fuck do you come here? Like, you're not driving towards a goal. You're not really doing anything. 3 years, you don't look any different. What the fuck was the point of the last 3 years? It's like, oh, to maintain my current physique. What physique? What are you working towards? You look like every other person on the street. Why? Because their diet's off, their training's off, they have no fucking clue. So if your diet and training is on and you're properly motivated, goddamn, you can make differences in 6 to 12 months. Like I said, 4 weeks to start seeing a difference, 12 to be like, oh, something's definitely going on here. 6 to 12 months and you're not even going to recognize yourself, right? So that's how long it takes to really transform your body and start seeing differences. Yes, drugs have a lot to do with it. When you look at certain actors that put on 100 pounds of muscle in 6 months for a role, no, that's not done naturally, and that is not a good example of what you can do as a natural person, or even as an unnatural person. Like, they got the best drugs on the face of the earth. They've got the best trainers, the best dietitians. That's like the best case scenario. We're talking like more realistic shit. Like I said, I like to use Chris Pratt as an example, because I truly don't believe that he used drugs to do that. I mean, he looked amazing in Guardians of the Galaxy. He looks really good in a lot of his roles, but he doesn't look like steroid crazy good. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't look like, I don't want to throw names out there, but like, fuck, Christian Bale, man. He loses 100 pounds, he gains 120. He loses 80 pounds, he gains 60 pounds. And it's all in the course of like months. Like, biology tells us that's not possible. You know, drugs tells us it is, but biology tells us, no, you can't do that. So yeah, transformations can absolutely happen. Maybe you have friends that you know that you're like, wow, they look amazing 6 months later. But a lot of people give up on fitness and wax and wane on their dedication because they don't see the results fast enough. To really cut your teeth, to really see differences and say, like, I've been playing this fitness game for a while, I say a minimum of a year. And I posted this on a subscriber's comment earlier, like literally like 10 minutes before I made this video. A year to say that you've been doing this. And I mean, that's consistent diet, training, and never taking time off. When I hear people turn around and they're like, oh, I work out. And I'm like, have you ever taken 6 months off? Yeah. How often do you go to the gym? Oh, like 2 or 3 times a week. But then I'll take like 4 months off and I'll go back for a month and I'll take 4 months off. I'm like, you're not into fitness, you don't work out, and you're not dedicated. I'm talking like fitness, diet, training is on point for a year straight, that's when you can say you've really cut your teeth in the not in the fitness industry, in the fitness world, right? Fitness industry is for like trainers and fucking people who make money off of the fitness industry. And then the fitness world is for people like me and you guys that are watching this video, right? I don't make any money off of this shit. I'm just talking because I like to hear the sound of my voice because I'm a narcissist apparently. So yeah, a year, guys. And then I've been doing this for 4 years, diet, training, everything's always been with a specific goal. And I've always driven towards that specific goal. Even when I get a little bit chubby, you know, and my abs are no longer abs and they're just kind of like, it's like, hey, what happened down there? Fucking fuck, pizza pops. Actually, my bane is Delissio pizza. I love Delissio pizza. Oh, my cheat meals. A pack of jalapeno poppers from like Heinz or whatever they are. They're like the cheddar cheese filled ones. A pepperoni Delissio pizza and a tub of Haagen-Dazs cookie dough ice cream. That's my favorite cheat meal, and I will eat all of that in one sitting. I don't even know how many calories that is. I'm probably gonna go with it's like 4,000 or plus, but that's my favorite cheat meal. Cheat meals are important. You should have cheat meals. They keep your sanity for when you're eating nothing but clean food the rest of the time. This video is way too long. It's 11 minutes. Let's finish up right now by simply saying you want to transform your body, put in the time. And putting in the time requires a year, 5 years, 10 years, right? You look at the guys that are on YouTube that have been doing this game forever. I subscribe to like Mark Lobliner, Jerry Ward over at BioS3. These are guys that have been around for fucking ever. Like they've been doing this for 10 plus years. They've never stopped. They've never taken time off. And you look at them and you're like, holy shit, look at what they were able to do. You can do it too. You just got to be as dedicated and as motivated. And while those two guys aren't, I don't think that they're financially motivated because that comes from inside. Like the shit that they do comes from inside, right? You'd have to be paying guys millions of dollars for them to go and maintain those level of physique if it wasn't all like spirit and heart. And that's what they got, right? They do it for them. And if tomorrow, like TigerFitness.com closed down, Mark Lobliner lost like his entire business, I bet you he'd still fucking look like that, right? Because he wants to look like that, and that's all internal, right? I said right like 4 times in a sentence and a half. I'm a retard. Sorry, guys. So yeah, proper dedication. You can do amazing things, guys, and I will use myself as an example. You can get crazy lean in a very short period of time. You just got to be dedicated. You just got to want it. You got to want it more than anything else. Financial helps, sure, if you're a Hollywood actor, but I wasn't a Hollywood actor. I was a nursing student, and I just wanted it so bad. I wanted it more than I wanted to fucking eat, breathe, sleep, everything, and I was able to do it. You can too. You just got to find out like something to hold on to, something to really dig your teeth into and be like, I fucking want this. That's it, guys. That's how long it takes to really transform your body and see a difference. Questions, comments down below, and as always, eat like a bodybuilder, train like a powerlifter.